Welcome back to In the Zone. Tough season opener last week for Northview. The Knights were shut out in a game for the first time since 2012. Northview looking to bounce back this evening at Edgewood. The Knights have one of the better defensive players in the state in Mason Moon. He picks up the sack. He was an all-state player last year. Northview thrilled to have Dylan Hyatt back on the field. Hyatt out of the Wildcat runs over the defender on his way in for the score. Love how Hyatt took on the defender. Hyatt had 196 total yards, 4 scores. This kid doesn't shy away from contact. Look at him again, just running over the defender. I love it, Dylan Hyatt. And I like this, Northview back in the win column. They win 56-0. It's the Knights' 8th straight win over the Mustangs. Casey.
Bragging rights were on the line in Vermilion County as North V hosted South V. The Falcons have won 6 straight over the Wildcats. North Vermilion looking to make it 7 in a row at home tonight. Jacob Hanley from South Vermilion going for the deep ball here. Falcons tip drill. Jacob Hill catches that one and he takes it the other way. Breaks a tackle before he goes down and the Falcons take over. Later, Hill hands the ball off to Evan Weir. He goes around the far side and he's into the end zone, takes a couple big hits, but gets the touchdown. Weir and the Falcons building a lead. Later, Hill keeps it himself this time and he finds a big gap. Hill goes all the way for another Falcon TD. Those bragging rights are all North Vermilion tonight. The Falcons throttle the Wildcats 44-6. And over in Illinois, the high school football regular season kicked off tonight. KZ Westfield proved last year that all good things eventually come to an end. The storied Warriors program suffered through their worst season since the 1970s. KZ opened at home tonight versus Paris. In the second quarter, Andrew Orrell kicks a field goal for the Warriors. That's good from 26 yards out, gives KZ Westfield a 9-0 lead. Later, the Paris quarterback drops back, and he's going to go to the middle of the field. Clayton Floyd makes the catch. Christian Kokenauer lays out a big hit there. Good shot there by the safety. On 4th down now, Joe Adams brings down the quarterback in the backfield to take over possession. The Warriors come out on top tonight. A very low-scoring affair. KZ wins 9-6.
Time now for the Sports 10 Spirit Award, which is sponsored by Harold Beauty Academy. And we'll get to that right there. Sullivan doing a wide out. Love the fan spirit down there.
Yeah, they were looking for any kind of energy there.
You saw Terre Haute North?
Terre Haute North loving it with the Hawaiian theme. They were fired up.
Edgewood may be 0-2, but their fans loud and proud down there in Ellettsville cheering on the Mustangs. Next, the Sports 10 Smashes of the Night. That's Westvigo's Jordan Easter taking the receiver straight to the ground there. We just saw this. KZ Westfield's Christian Kokenauer. That's how safety plays.
That is, you couldn't ask for more. What a
And it's a clean hit, too.
Yeah.
In today's game, that is a clean hit.
Yeah, after the catch, makes a big hit there.
Paris's Hayden Board tells the ball carrier, don't go in the air as he slams him to the ground.
Rockville's Ethan Pence here lays out the kicker on the onside kick.
You know, they pick on kickers. This is why you just stay out of the way.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't go for another onside kick after that one.
I said it earlier, Terre Haute North, Sean Haypenny. This is why he didn't play football. He didn't see it coming.
Yeah, no, out of nowhere.
Bam!
Yeah.
Knocks him right off his feet. And Northview's Jacob Henrick. You know, the receiver drops the ball because he saw him coming.
Yeah, he got real
Had those
scared.
gator arms.
Yeah, he lost
Had him
it.
out there and put him back quickly. Didn't want to get hit. The play of the week goes to Linton's Kendall Williams. 6th play of the game tonight against Sullivan. He sets the tone for the night, picking off one of the better QBs in the area, and Trey Powell returning it in for a pick 6. Williams had 2 INTs, 1 fumble recovery, and 8 tackles, along with 72 rushing yards. Kind of a jack of all trades kind of night.
Couldn't ask for a better game from him.
For him. Hey, how about the top 5 Fantasy Stars of the Night, sponsored this year by WabashValleySports.com. A lot of debate on this. Here are our 5 winners. A couple guys unfortunately got penalized because they really didn't play a whole game tonight. It's not their fault their team was up by so much, but I had to go with the guys that played the whole game or the better part of a whole game because better numbers.
When you get pulled,
they would have had better numbers, the guys that played, but hey.
This is fantasy. It's all about how much
It's
you
all
play.
about fun, isn't it? Eastern Green quarterback Caleb Hamilton. Eastern Green, huge road win tonight at North Knox. He is a big reason why 274 total yards and 3 touchdowns. How about that next guy?
The Linton quarterback Tyler Muir, 201 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. That's 166 yards rushing, 3 TDs passing, 1 TD on the ground.
Well, I mean, he just does it all. I mean, teams key on him. When you want to stop Linton, you got to stop Tyler Muir, and they still can't do it.
Yeah.
That tells you how good he is.
Yeah, I mean, every time we see him out there, he just makes play after play no matter what.
Northview's Dylan Hyde, he missed the first week back. Tonight plays that Wildcat out of the backfield, also a receiver. He had 196 total yards of offense and 4 total touchdowns. A big reason Northview shut out in week 1. They bounced back tonight and scored 56 points, and he's a big reason why. Over in Illinois, Marshall opened their season, and Derek Miller ran wild, 172 yards on the ground and 3 rushing touchdowns. And North Central linebacker JT Basinger getting all kinds of college looks, and this is why. 2 forced fumbles, an interception return for a touchdown, and 15 tackles. That is a stat sheet stuffer.
That is a stellar defensive day. You couldn't ask for anything as a defensive coach there.
Now, I'll tell you what, next week, do we have some games? I know North and South are both 0-2 on the season, but the Victory Bell game is next week. It doesn't matter the records. Both teams will be pumped up for that. Also next week, Linton hosts the #1 team in 2A.
Yeah, Monrovia coming to Linton for perhaps the biggest game in the state next week.
You could say that it's not often Linton is an underdog at home, but next week they might be an underdog, and I think they'll have something to say about that. That does it for In the Zone tonight. I hope everybody has a great weekend.